Oh, that is a bit unexpected. It's actually getting harder and harder to fish here. Bit of early morning surf spinning. The wind's up out wide, so I canned the boat fishing expedition going searching for tuna today, but I'll do this for a couple of hours and we'll just see what happens. Tailor, salmon, whatever comes along. A couple of lures. All right, I do like this sort of from there through here. So we'll see how we go. One thing I can guarantee, I am gonna get water in my boots. I'm not prepared, no waders, no nothing, and I'm too weak to be wandering around in no shoes. In fact, I think I just got water down there before. Got him. That was literally right here where that wave's breaking. Not a very big fish, but I was not expecting that. Just a little fella. That fish was right in the shallows. Maybe he chased it in, I don't know, but he was right in there. Cool. Just a little guy. Hopefully we can do better. Oh, there's another one. They are riding close. I got a rising tide. I reckon this would definitely be better on a low, because I can see the big bank goes out and then it drops, and these fish are right on the edge of that. Oh, watch out for the water. Might even go to a metal. I'll get a little bit more distance then. There might be some bigger ones out the back. Because this isn't a big fish again. He's just scooting down the beach. Stop flicking sand. There we go. There we go. Another nice looking little fish. I love these boots, but they lead you into a false sense of security, because you go, oh yeah, it's all good, except little handles for putting them on. Water hits that straight in. Trust me, I've fallen for it plenty of times. That is without doubt my favourite. And that's just a 60 gram Molossi Marksman. These things cast really good because they're rear weighted. So what I'm talking about is that back end of the lure is much heavier than obviously the front end, so it goes through the air like a missile. That'll be fun to get out of my pocket later. That's better. Love this stuff, because great thing about your salmon and Tailor, when you find them, you generally, you know, find them pretty good. He's no big one, but Go. He banged that. Oh, went down my boot. Right on the edge again where that sand's all churned up. And you would have seen then I was holding the rod flat. So it's sort of different to when you're bait fishing and you're trying to hold the line above the waves. With the lure, I'm holding the rod flat, keeping the line down so that the lure doesn't skip across the top so much or get dragged up. He's coming at me. He's coming at me. I reckon this swell's building. Certainly wasn't like this when I got here. I might move a little bit further along. Like, this is a ton of fun, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to try and find a better class of fish. And so often the case that the fish will just be in their size classes in their school. And there's obviously, Jesus, he's got himself jammed on this treble. There'll be a whole lot of fish this size in this school with the odd bigger one. But you know, you can go down there and there's another patch of fish and they're all big. Or none at all. There we go. Very good, Nick, that's for sure. Saw that fish come out of the wave to eat it. The lure was just being picked up by the swell and it sort of hit the surface and there was a big splash straight up behind it. Come on, where's the big guys? This is fun, but we want a big one. There's a whole school of salmon out the back there. See that ripply patch? I reckon that's a school of salmon. You'll see it on the next wave. See that funny water? I'll see if I can reach it. Oh, done him. All right, well, got those fish here. And then that went quiet, went down there, back to here, nothing. The school's moved on or I'm just not good enough. So I'm gonna jump in the car, drive along till I find another nice little bit of beach. But that is the bonus to this. Nice, easy, lightweight fishing. Very unusual for me because normally I've got 30 rods, of which I use 1 or 2. But this is just good, you know, 1 rod, small amount of tackle, keep moving. The thing I like about this beach is, yeah, there's not a lot of swell, which isn't ideal, but that makes it perfect for fishing a jerkbait because you can work it a bit slower. We've got a nice deep beach here, like it just shelves out, but where that wave's breaking right now, it just drops quite deep, so you can work the jerkbait right into the edge. And there's a dirty water line, so it it looks good enough. The other thing that's a little bit different here to just down there and just up there is when this wave sucks back, you'll see, first of all, there's a few rocks here, but, well, when that big wave goes, you'll see there's a whole patch of gravel here and there's gravel all down through there. That gravel will wash out and that would be probably rubbly, gravelly bottom, so it's a prime spot to fish. See all the rocks and stuff here? And as all it is just the fish will park up on these areas while they're mooching along the beach. They hit these gravel bits. Bait will hold on it, but predators will hold on it as well. So there's all the gravel there. Ah, down my boots. It ain't big. There was a massive school of salmon out wide, probably 500 metres out, and I'm just hoping that they wheel their way in along the beach. Oh, add to the species. There we go. Nice little chopper. Love catching Tailor. They look good, they taste great when they're fresh, and ow, catch them in so many different places, but on the surf, they're a great animal. He's not a big one, so we'll chuck him back, that's for sure. What have we got? I wonder if that's another Tailor. Another little fella. Yep. Another little Tailor. Where's your big brothers? Ooh. He's right on the edge of that dirty water line. There we go. That is a big mulloway bait. That'll be another Tailor. You can just sort of tell by the hit. Ooh. Settle down and you can go back. Hopefully there's a bigger one in amongst them somewhere. There we go. Small patch of Tailor. I think I'll keep moving. As much as these are fun, they're not what I'm looking for. Settle. Pop that out. And that out. And that out. If I was doing a night session on the mulloway, I'd be keeping these guys for bait, that's for sure. This is the great thing about just walking the beach. You know, there was nothing down there, got to here, hit some Tailor, keep moving, could hit a patch of big Tailor or big salmon. It's just good fun. So my morning quick surf sessions turned into just an all-day affair. Just been poking around, going to different beaches, and I've actually ended up where I started this morning and instantly got myself another salmon. So I have got waders, however, back at the cabin. So I reckon this afternoon I'll probably get serious, go back, get the waders and do the dusk session on the beach, because I really want to try and find a patch of like proper big salmon or big Tailor, something like that. But for now, this is good fun. And again, it's sort of killing me because this weather looks so good, but the boys offshore on the shelf have said it ain't pretty out there. So there's wind out wide. That makes me feel better about not going chasing tuna. All right, last throw. There we go. I thought I hit the sandbar first with the lure and then it stopped. Such a good way to spend a day. Started out as a morning session and it's just dragged on for hours. God, there we go. He's not very big, but he's carrying on a lot. Too good. Silly fella settle. There we go. Just another salmon. Oh. This swell's been sort of picking up all day, but it's funny, it doesn't matter. You go to one beach and there's heaps of swell, and the next one there won't be a lot. He's going back, and I'm gonna have to go get some lunch soon because I'm starving. All right, so my morning session turned into a midday session, turned into I'm really hungry. So I went and got a burger, and then I'm like, I've got time to race back, grab my waders, and now come to this beach because I'm an hour and a half out from low tide. So anyway, we'll keep going. I'm still trying to find a big salmon or a Tailor or something like that. I've been catching fish, but just not the ones I'm after. Okay, let's do this, round 3. Oh, what is that? Big salmon? Far out. That thing ate. And it's been really hard to fish here. This surge in the surf is out of control. So you're sort of picking and choosing when you can actually make a decent cast. And the surf's really strong here. It's got to be a salmon. They towed it though. Oh, it's a mulloway. That is a bit unexpected. All right, so my salmon spinning session just got a whole lot better. I can honestly say I didn't expect this. Did not expect this at all. And I went to a big plastic quite simply because even a metal lure was getting caught in the waves and sort of skipping across the top. The hard bodies were hard to keep tight too, so I just went to the 5-inch diesel minnow, 3/4 ounce jig head. I got to put this guy back because they don't go well being out of the water too long, but too good. Other way, bud. That way. That way. He's off. That's wild. I did not expect that in a million years, but I'll take it. See if I can get another one. This swell's cranking. Like I was sort of doing the full runaway because when these waves hit you, they're really strong. So, and the beach is quite steep, so you don't want to lose your footing on it. Well, if I don't get another bite, I don't care. I think that's a salmon. Lots of head shaking, lots of carry on, and straight up the beach. Salmon. Whew. I'll tell you what, after that mulloway, when that hit, the old heart rate went from normal to heart attack in a nanosecond. But that just didn't, at the same time, just didn't feel anywhere near the same as that small dewy. But anyhow, it's actually getting harder and harder to fish here. This swell's building, and I'm really sort of having to pick the sets to make my cast because the beach is steep. When these things come in and hit, they're hitting hard and fast, and they can knock you off your feet really easily. All right, that tide's turned. The swell, as I said before, is building. So I'm gonna get out of here because it's just, you can still fish it, but it's getting harder and harder. And I am more than happy with what I caught. So one last cast. Then I promise I'm going home.